ladies and gentlemen, was the markers call, heralding the entry of markers of the marching contingents. They now emerge through the gate of the fort to take up their respective positions on the inspection lines. The parade commander, Academy Under Officer Chirag Goyal, preceded by 2 officer cadets, can be seen marching smartly towards the center of the drill square, from where he will take position to command the parade. Corporal Dipanshu Moga and Corporal Nityaraj Sinwala are both officer cadets of the junior course who have been specially selected to escort the reviewing officer. Behind these corporals, marching towards the saluting dais, are Major Shubham Rad, the Assistant Adjutant, and Subedar Major Amar Bahadur Gurung, Shaurya Chakra. The Drill Subedar Major, followed by 2 Lancers on horseback. The Lancers on horseback are Officer Cadet Mandeep Singh and Officer Cadet Ashish Singh Jadon. They will take up positions on either side of the ceremonial arch and escort the reviewing officer to the saluting dais. Lined up on the inspection line from left to right as you see them. They are Company Sergeant Major Karan Singh Gadia, Company Sergeant Major Jayant Gowda, Company Sergeant Major Sahil Thapa, Company Quartermaster Sergeant Sameer Singh, Company Quartermaster Sergeant Debashish Chetri, Company Quartermaster Sergeant Ujjwal Kumar, in a short while from now, advance call will be sounded.
Having been sounded, the stage is now set for the contingents to march in. I am sure the parents, friends and relatives of the passing out course officer cadets have been waiting with bated breath to witness the impressive and grand entry of these magnificent men and women, surging forward in perfect unison through the magnificent fort gate into the Parmeshwaran parade ground. Today is a red letter day for all of them, attired in their immaculate uniforms, matching step in unison, swinging arms in perfect harmony, heads held high with pride and elan, and their hearts afire with zeal and enthusiasm. The budding officers vow to declare in unison, not with dreams, but with blood and iron, shall a nation be molded at last.
It would not be wrong to say that the predecessors of these young men and women have had a major role to play in defining India's destiny. They have fought in both conventional and unconventional wars, be it in defending our own country or even in foreign lands like Somalia, Congo, Sudan, and providing assistance to Sri Lanka and Maldives.
Anthems! Set!
Ladies and gentlemen, the Academy colours, also known as the Nishan, will shortly be brought onto the drill square. The colours, being the reward for collective heroism, have always marked the pride of a regiment. Men have made the supreme sacrifice, displaying acts of death-defying courage and unflinching loyalty to save this piece of coloured silk. Reverently called the colours. Colours are the symbols that appeal with an irresistible force to the loyalty of those who are beneath their folds, and speak to them of the glories and greatness of the past.
देवी और सज्जनों, अब से थोड़ी ही देर में अकेडमी कलर्स, जिसे कि निशान भी कहा जाता है, परेड मैदान पर लाया जाएगा। ये सामूहिक बहादुरी का प्रतीक है और हमेशा से ही सभी के लिए गर्व का स्रोत रहा है। हमेशा से बहादुर योद्धाओं ने इसी रेशमी कपड़े के लिए अदम्य साहस का परिचय अपने प्राणों का सर्वोच्च बलिदान देकर किया है।
And as a mark of respect to the colours, the parade will present a salute with arms. May I request you all to please rise and those in uniform to salute.
देवियों और सज्जनों, निशान के सम्मान में परेड शस्त्र सलामी देगा। आप सभी से अनुरोध है कि जब निशान को परेड पर लाया जाए तो कृपया अपने स्थान पर खड़े हो जाएं और वर्दीधारी कृपया सल्यूट करें।
निशान का सलामी देगा। सलामी जट। Judge! Commandant! Mission accept! Chennai! Judge!
The contingents in front of you represent the companies which have been named after the famous battlefields in India and abroad, where our brave soldiers have proved their mettle. In the contingents formed in front of you, the first contingent from the left is Mektala Company and is commanded by Senior Under Officer Rohit Kumar. On to the right is Battalion Under Officer Pushpender Rathore. The other appointments of the company are Company Quartermaster Sergeant Lakshay Gaur and Junior Under Officers Abhay Pratap Singh Bhadoria, Ariman Ehlawat and Ashlesha Sharma. The sergeants of the company are Tanoj Singh Bisht, Akash Duhan and Shavni Vibhute.
The second contingent from the left is Jasami Company and is commanded by Senior Under Officer Vedant Singh. The other appointments of the company are Company Quartermaster Sergeant Utkarsh Thakur and Junior Under Officers Divya, Avas Bora and Kushagra Pathak. The sergeants of the company are Divyanshi Upadhyay, Saurav Kumar and Ranbir Negi.
The third contingent from the left is Philora Company and is commanded by Senior Under Officer Hem Munappa MB. On to the right is Battalion Cadet Adjutant Nikhil Dhania. The other appointments of the company are Company Quartermaster Sergeant Akarsh Sachan and Junior Under Officers Manisha Bisht, Adarsh Kumar Pandey and Ishan Baloria. The sergeants of the company are Diksha Puri, Ayush Dhanola and Aryan Sharma.
The fourth contingent from the left is Naushera Company and is commanded by Senior Under Officer Anish Singh. The other appointments of the company are Company Sergeant Major Shri Krishna Mishra and Junior Under Officers Neeraj Moore, Rahul Pathak and Mansi Basera. The sergeants of the company are Divyaraj Singh Rathore, Saurav Kumar and Suraj Chand.
The fifth contingent from the left is Zojela Company and is commanded by Senior Under Officer Abhishek Bhatt. On the right is Battalion Cadet Adjutant B. Tarun Teja. The other appointments of the company are Company Sergeant Major Surjit Chaudhary and Junior Under Officers Prabjot Singh, Sai Samir Sukale and Prince Pundir. The sergeants of the company are Aditya Kandari, Abhishek Saklani and Rathod Adarsh Ramrao.
The sixth contingent from the left is Kohima Company and is commanded by Senior Under Officer Krishna Kumar Mishra. On the right is Battalion Under Officer Shyamal. The other appointments of the company are Company Sergeant Major Deepak Kumar and Junior Under Officers Aryan Rao, Kshitij Kaushal and Priyojit Banerjee. The sergeants of the company are Shivam Sharma, Satyam Avasti and Kunzang Bhutia. At the end, standing smartly, is Academy Cadet Adjutant Piyush Bisht. An impressive tally of gallantry awards of 1 Parambir Chakra, 8 Ashok Chakra, 10 Mahavir Chakra, 23 Kirti Chakra, 63 Veer Chakra, 122 Shaurya Chakra and 589 Sena medals earned by the Officers Commission from this academy bear testimony to the valor and dedication displayed by the alumni of this institution. In the recent past, Lieutenant Navdeep Singh, Lieutenant Sushil Khajuria, Major Mukund Vardarajan, Colonel Munindranath Rai, Major David Manloon, Major Vibhuti Shankar Dondyal, Major Kaustubh Rane and Colonel Ashutosh Sharma, who passed out from this academy and keeping with the highest traditions of Indian Army made the supreme sacrifice in various operations. Lieutenant Navdeep Singh and Major Mukund Vardarajan were awarded the Ashok Chakra. Lieutenant Sushil Khajuria and Major David Manloon were awarded the Kirti Chakra. Colonel Munindranath Rai and Major Vibhuti Shankar Dondyal were awarded the Shaurya Chakra. Major Kaustubh Rane was awarded Bar to Sena Medal, and Major Abhishek Singh was awarded the Shaurya Chakra. These names will always inspire the officer cadets passing out when they take their final step at the Officers Training Academy and their first step as a young officer of this illustrious organization. This no doubt will inspire these young men and women to emulate the gallant deeds of these brave officers as and when the day of reckoning finally comes.
The officer on the extreme left, mounted on the Charger Ruby, is the adjutant of the Officers Training Academy, Chennai, Lieutenant Colonel Nishant Sharma. An alumnus of Sainik School, Kunchpura, Haryana, he joined National Defence Academy, Khadakwasla in 2008 and was commissioned from the Indian Military Academy, Dehradun, into the 5th Battalion of 11th Gorkha Rifles on 9th June 2012. Lieutenant Colonel Nishant Sharma has extensive operational experience in Siachen under Operation Meghdut along the line of control and line of actual control. He has actively participated in Operation Rakshak and Operation Hifazat in Jammu and Kashmir and Manipur. He has previously served as the adjutant of the Cadet Training Wing at College of Military Engineering, Pune, from May 2018 to August 2020. A graduate of the prestigious Defence Services Staff College, Wellington, he was awarded the Chief of Army Staff Commendation Card in 2018. Lieutenant Colonel Nishant Sharma is married to Mrs. Ruchi Sharma and is a proud father to Meher Sharma.
In a short while from now, the Deputy Commandant and Chief Instructor of the Academy, Major General S. Murugesan, Vishisht Seva Medal, will be arriving. Major General S. Murugesan was commissioned into 10th Battalion, the Assam Regiment, in December 1990 and assumed the appointment of Deputy Commandant and Chief Instructor of Officers Training Academy on 9th August 2025. The General Officer is an alumnus of NDA Khadakwasla and IMA Dehradun. He is a graduate of Defence Services Staff College and has attended the prestigious Higher Defence Management course. The General Officer has excelled in all basic infantry courses and holds a master's degree in Defence and Strategic Studies, as well as a master's degree in Management Studies. In a career spanning over 35 years, he has held important command staff and instructional assignments. He has been an instructor of Indian Military Academy, General Staff Officer Grade 1 in Military Intelligence Directorate, Colonel General Staff of an Infantry Division, Director of the Center for United Nations Peacekeeping, Deputy Commander in a Rashtriya Rifles Sector, and Brigadier General Staff in RTRAC. The General Officer had the privilege of commanding his parent unit, 10 Assam, in the Valley and in the Democratic Republic of Congo, commanded a mountain brigade in the Eastern Theatre, Strategic Forces Command, and a mountain division in the Eastern Theatre. Prior to assuming the appointment of Deputy Commandant and Chief Instructor, he was tenanting the appointment of Major General in Charge, Administration in Central Command. He is married to Dr. Amarpreet Duggal, a civil servant by profession. The lady holds a doctorate in psychology from Punjab University and is currently posted as Joint Secretary, School Education. The couple is blessed with a daughter, Ms. D.M. Ramita, who has finished BA English Honours from Delhi University. She is pursuing post-graduation in comparative literature from University of Edinburgh, Scotland. Ladies and gentlemen, Major General S. Murugesan, Vishisht Seva Medal, Deputy Commandant and Chief Instructor of Officers Training Academy, Chennai.
In a short while from now, the Commandant of the Academy, Lieutenant General Michael Anthony Jude Fernandez, Param Vishisht Seva Medal, Ati Vishisht Seva Medal, Vishisht Seva Medal will be arriving. Lieutenant General Michael Anthony Jude Fernandez is an alumnus of NDA Khadakwasla and IMA Dehradun. The General Officer was commissioned in the Madras Sappers, cleared the Defence Services Staff College on a competitive vacancy and has also qualified in the Higher Command course and the National Defence College. The officer is a gold medalist in electrical engineering from College of Military Engineering, Pune. He has had varied regimental, staff and instructional profile during his career in the Indian Army. He served with the Indian Peacekeeping Force in Sri Lanka and commanded his company in counter-insurgency environment in the northeast. He commanded his regiment in high-altitude area as part of a mountain division in the Kargil sector. He has thereafter commanded an amphibious infantry brigade and an infantry division in the desert sector. He has had various instructional assignments at NDA Khadakwasla, College of Military Engineering, Pune, and 2 tenures as a directing staff at the Defence Services Staff College, Wellington. In staff, he has been the brigade major of an operational brigade in high altitude area of Tawang sector, Colonel General Staff of an infantry division, and has served as a brigadier at the Military Operations Directorate in Army Headquarters. He has served with the United Nations Peacekeeping Force in Lebanon as an engineer staff officer. His last posting was as the Director General Staff Duties at the Army Headquarters. As part of his charter, the General Officer was responsible for the training and deployment of all Indian Army personnel in UN missions around the world. The General Officer is a skilled musician who plays the guitar exceptionally well. He is also an avid cyclist, enjoys horse riding, golf, snooker, sailing and relaxing with a book in hand. He is married to Mrs. Pearl Fiona Fernandez, who has vast experience in the travel and tourism industry. She is a dedicated educationist and focused on meaningful family welfare. She enjoys cooking, gardening and reading. The couple is blessed with one son, Master Nigel Stephen Fernandez, who is pursuing his final year PhD in Artificial Intelligence from University of Massachusetts, USA. Lieutenant General Michael A.J. Fernandez assumed the appointment of Commandant, Officers Training Academy, Chennai on 22nd June 2024 and was awarded Param Vishisht Seva Medal on 26 January 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, if you draw your attention towards the left, you will see a buggy escorted by lancers in which the commandant, as per tradition, is arriving. Palms of their hands flecked with blood and calluses, stamping of their iron-soled feet, reverberating with the fervor of valor, smiling through pain and standing up tall after every fall. From the gentle shade of balmy laps of their mothers to scorching furnaces, our passing out officer cadets have come a long way. They have endured relentless drills under the blazing sun, conquered self-doubt through unwavering resilience, and embraced discipline as their guiding light. Today, these scholar warriors bid adieu to the hallowed portals of the Parameshwaran Drill Square, their chest swelling with pride, their hearts brimming with memories, and their spirits ready to uphold the honor, duty, and legacy of those who came before them. With unwavering determination, they march forward, ready to serve, protect, and lead with courage and integrity.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lieutenant General Michael Anthony Jude Fernandez, Param Vishisht Seva Medal, Ati Vishisht Seva Medal, Vishisht Seva Medal, the Commandant of Officers Training Academy, Chennai.
Parade! Chandra! Salute! Salaam! Set! Parade!
and gentlemen, in a few moments from now, we will all be enlightened by the arrival of the reviewing officer for today's parade, Lieutenant General Manoj Kumar Katiyar, Param Vishisht Seva Medal, Uttam Yodh Seva Medal, Ati Vishisht Seva Medal, General Officer Commanding in Chief, Western Command. He will arrive shortly to take the salute. Lieutenant General Manoj Kumar Katiyar is an alumnus of Sainik School Ghodakhal. He was commissioned in 23rd Battalion of the Rajput Regiment in June 1986 after his pre-commissioning training at NDA and IMA. He has extensive service along the northern borders as well as along the western borders. He commanded his unit 23 Rajput, once along the line of control in Kashmir and second time along the line of actual control in Arunachal Pradesh. He commanded an infantry brigade along western borders and a mountain division with offensive role in Northern Command. He commanded the Mountain Strike Corps West, tasked for offensive operations along northern borders. His staff appointments include a Grade 1 post in Military Operations Directorate, Colonel General Staff in Command Headquarters, and Brigadier General Staff in Corps Headquarters as well as Command Headquarters. He was also the Director General of Staff Duties in Army Headquarters. He has been an instructor in Indian Military Training Team in Bhutan and a directing staff in Staff College, Wellington. He has done all important service courses to include the Defence Services Staff College and National Defence College. He is also a distinguished graduate of National War College of USA. Prior to taking over as General Officer Commanding in Chief, Western Command, he was Director General of Military Operations. As GOC&C Western Command, Lieutenant General M.K. Katiyar was instrumental in successful planning and execution of operations along Western Front during Operation Sindoor, for which he was awarded Uttam Yodh Seva Medal. He has steadfastly worked to enhance the operational capabilities of Western Command with technological infusion and high level of training. His focus has also been on meaningful welfare of serving soldiers, their families and veterans. Lieutenant General M.K. Katiyar is married to Mrs. Suchi, a homemaker, and the couple is blessed with 2 sons. Achintya is working in an IT company in Bangalore and Kushagra is working in an infrastructure company in Gurgaon. Lieutenant General M.K. Katiyar has been commanding the Western Command since 1st July 2023 and superannuates on 31st March 2026 after close to 40 years of service.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lieutenant General Manoj Kumar Katiyar, Param Vishisht Seva Medal, Uttam Yudh Seva Medal, Ati Vishisht Seva Medal, General Officer Commanding in Chief, Western Command, Reviewing Officer of today's parade. Ladies and gentlemen, the parade commander is now moving forward to give the report to the reviewing officer of the parade.
Contingent, please don't touch the cigarette. Press back, press. This should be up. Hadi up. Petrol company चला रहे. Party press. Press round.
The Academy is Serve with Honor, which epitomizes the code of conduct of a soldier in all times and situations. The Academy has honestly and zealously striven hard to inculcate this lofty spirit in every officer cadet who passes out from here so that they can live up to their motto, even at the peril of their own lives. It is nothing but that sense of honor that may bring them back to their feet and send them in a last charge to hoist the nation's tricolor on the most hazardous of mountain peaks. Proudly holding aloft the Academy colors in the center of the parade ground stands the color party. The ensigned officer cadet is Senior Under Officer Divyaraj Singh Rathore, flanked by Company Sergeant Major Shubham Bhatt and Company Sergeant Major Tikale Suyash. It is a matter of great honor for these officer cadets to be carrying the colors. You will notice that the color party stands at attention throughout the parade.
सामने जो परेड ग्राउंड है, जिसे परमेश्वरन ड्रिल स्क्वायर कहा जाता है, वो हम सभी के मन में श्रद्धा और देशभक्ति की भावना को जगाता है। यहाँ हमने सतर्कता, स्थिरता, सटीकता और पूर्णता जैसे सैन्य जीवन के मूल सिद्धांत सीखे। यह मैदान मेजर रामस्वामी परमेश्वरन परमवीर चक्र मरणोपरांत के सम्मान में समर्पित है। मेजर परमेश्वरन का जन्म 13 सितंबर 1946 को मुंबई में हुआ। उन्होंने मुंबई से स्नातक की पढ़ाई की और जून 1971 में ऑफिसर्स ट्रेनिंग एकेडमी चेन्नई के 12वीं शॉर्ट सर्विस कमीशन कोर्स का हिस्सा बने। 16 जनवरी 1972 को उन्हें महार रेजिमेंट की 15वीं बटालियन में कमीशन मिला। अपनी वीरता और क्षमता के बल में उन्हें 8 महार के साथ श्रीलंका में ऑपरेशन पवन के लिए चुना गया। 25 नवंबर 1987 को श्रीलंका में उनकी टुकड़ी पर एम्बुश हुआ। गोली लगने के बावजूद उन्होंने काउंटर एम्बुश किया, मिलिटेंट का वेपन छीना और 5 मिलिटेंट्स को मार गिराया। वीर योद्धा अपने जवानों को प्रेरित करते हुए वीर गति को प्राप्त हुए। उनकी असीम वीरता और बलिदान के लिए उन्हें परमवीर चक्र मरणोपरांत से सम्मानित किया गया। उनका नाम ऑफिसर्स ट्रेनिंग एकेडमी चेन्नई और भारतीय सेना के इतिहास में हमेशा अमर रहेगा।
The parade commander is now returning to his position to take command of the parade and lead the marching contingents in front of the reviewing officer. The precise movements as the contingents wheel and march to the famous martial tunes exemplify the training imbibed by the officer cadets in a grueling 1 year at this academy. Being an officer means above all being a leader of men. Officers Training Academy is the ideal opportunity for these young officer cadets to imbibe important aspects of leadership like courage, stamina, team spirit, physical fitness, mental toughness and the will to win. This value system is very faithfully upheld by all the officer cadets of this academy.
Make like a plate! Again! Parade! Behind it! There you go! Behind it! Smart! Shine the left! Behind it! It's up and the bus! Behind it! What?
Contingents have started the quick march to the tune Gangotri. Their swords and badges are shimmering in the morning light, pledging everlasting fidelity to our country. On their shoulders will rest enormous responsibilities from this day on. As young subalterns, they will be guarding many a frontier post in the ice-capped mountains, where survival itself is a challenge. Whether it is the numbing cold of the glaciers in the north, the stormy desert frontiers in the west, or the dense forest of the east, these young men and women will safeguard the honor and integrity of the nation always and every time. It is their duty to ensure the defense of the motherland, which will help the nation to grow from strength to strength. In their minds, they are convinced that they who for their country die shall fill an honored grave. For the glory lies the soldier's tomb, and beauty meets the brave. Today, the Officers Training Academy proudly boasts of having a number of decorated officers among its alumni. They made their mark during 1971 operation, wherein Major Kuldeep Singh Chandpuri and Lieutenant S.S. Samra were awarded Mahavir Chakra. 25 Veer Chakra, 42 Sena Medal were also awarded during the operation, for which we celebrate the Swarnim Vijay Varsh. Remember the 54 brave hearts who gave the supreme sacrifice for the motherland.
देवियों और सज्जनों, आप सबसे अनुरोध है कि जब निशान आपके सामने से गुजरे तो उनकी गरिमा को देखते हुए आप अपने स्थान पर खड़े हो जाएं। वर्दीधारी कृपया सल्यूट करें।
As befits the solemn occasion and as a mark of respect to the colors, may I request you to please rise, and those in uniform to salute when the colors pass from the front.
Contingents are now marching to the tune of the Academy song, Roshni, the anthem of the Officers Training Academy. This is the song that instills pride in our officer cadets and spurs them up to meet the stiff challenges of training undaunted and scale new heights of excellence. Lyrics of the song were written by Major General N. Vishwanathan, the 12th Commandant of this Academy, and reads thus. भारत के हम जवान, पर्वत के हैं समान, हम देश को उज्जवल बनाएंगे। एकता उमंग और वीरता के संग बहादुरी की रोशनी फैलाएंगे। Playing in front of you is the military band of the Officers Training Academy, Chennai, commanded by Naib Subedar Sabin SB of this academy. The officer cadets march smartly as the gods look down, benevolently showering them with their blessings. These officer cadets look forward to a glorious and challenging life in the Indian Army as young officers. What awaits them is an opportunity to serve in the most remote locations on the frontiers of our country and mingle with the different people and tribes that together constitute this great nation. जहां से अच्छा हिंदोस्तां हमारा. We are all familiar with the tune being played by the band. This inspiring tune stirs in every Indian an unmatched patriotic fervor and has motivated many young men and women during our freedom struggle. In all nations, martial music has accompanied feats of arms, serving the twofold purpose of inspiring the troops to fight and as a method of conveying orders. It was used in times of battle as means of exciting that grand passion which even the fiercest of oration could not. Playing this inspiring music today, we have two bands. These bands are the Officers Training Academy Military Band, led by Naib Subedar Sabin SB, and Artillery Center Nasik, led by Subedar Danji Paswan. The weather gods seem to be smiling today as the golden rays of the sun shine down upon the glowing faces of these young men and women.
The proud flutter of the tricolor above them reminds us that freedom is guarded by those willing to sacrifice comfort for commitment. Behind every uniform stands a story of resilience. Behind every salute, a promise to serve with integrity and loyalty.
Moving behind the line of contingents is Lieutenant Colonel Nishant Sharma, 5th Battalion of 11th Gorkha Rifles, astride his charger, Ruby. Ruby was inducted into the Equitation Section of OTA in September 2024. The adjutant is the custodian of drill, discipline and turnout, and in this task he is proficiently assisted by the Assistant Adjutant, Major Shubham Rad, of 22nd Battalion, the Punjab Regiment, and the drill staff headed by Subedar Major Amar Bahadur Gurung, Shaurya Chakra, of 5th Battalion, the 5th Gorkha Rifles, Frontier Force. The parade will now march in Samiksha Kram and present a general salute to the reviewing officer for today's parade.
The parade has now formed up for the presentation of awards. Towards the left of the drill square, you can see Company Havaldar Major Vikram Singh, drill instructor of the academy, marching smartly towards Mektela Company, the previous term champions. The Chief of Army Staff banner will be returned to the academy by Junior Under Officer Aryaman Ehlawat of Mektela Company. It shall later be presented to the champion company of this term. The coveted awards being presented to the passing out course are Sword of Honor, OTA Gold Medal, OTA Silver Medal, OTA Bronze Medal, OTA Best Foreign Officer Cadet and Chief of Army Staff banner. Sword of Honor awarded to the Best All-Round Officer Cadet of the passing out course, and OTA Bronze Medal awarded to the Officer Cadet of the passing out course, standing third in the overall order of merit. The winner is Academy Cadet Adjutant Piyush Bisht. OTA Gold Medal awarded to the Officer Cadet of the passing out course, standing first in the overall order of merit. The winner is Academy Under Officer Chirag Goyat. OTA Silver Medal awarded to the Officer Cadet of the passing out course, standing second in the overall order of merit. The winner is Battalion Under Officer Pushpender Rathore. Best Foreign Officer Cadet awarded to the Foreign Officer Cadet of the passing out course, standing first among 4 Foreign Officer Cadets of the passing out course from 2 friendly foreign countries. The winner is Junior Under Officer Shrijana Ghale from Bhutan. Chief of Army Staff banner awarded to the Best All-Round Company of the Winter Term 2025-26. The winner is Mektela Company.
The reviewing officer will now present the awards to the proud winners. Sword of Honor and OTA Bronze Medal, Academy Cadet Adjutant Piyush Bisht. OTA Gold Medal, Academy Under Officer Chirag Goyat. OTA Silver Medal, Battalion Under Officer Pushpendra Rathore. Best Foreign Officer Cadet, Junior Under Officer Srijana Ghale from Bhutan. The Chief of Army Staff Banner, Mektila Company.
Bravard! Because catch! Bravard! Select! Bravard! Pitche, but Bravard!
We request the audience to give a huge round of applause for the award winners. The training at Officers Training Academy inculcates in officer cadets qualities of leadership and a drive to excel. An officer cadet is transformed into an officer over a year that they train at the OTA. The training equips them with mental, moral and physical attributes to cope with battlefield challenges and lead their troops to victory. These officer cadets have made their parents, their instructors and this academy immensely proud with their achievements. The reviewing officer will now address the parade.
Commandant, officers, esteemed guests, officer cadets, and the proud parents sitting here, Jai Hind and a very good morning. It is a matter of great honor and pride for me to review the passing out parade of the Officers Training Academy, a renowned institution and a cradle of leadership. The parade we just witnessed was a magnificent display of military drill and discipline. My compliments to you all. To the officer cadets getting commissioned today, my heartiest congratulations. To you and to your proud parents as you join the Indian Army and the armies of our friendly countries. In today's fragmented and volatile world, countries are increasingly relying on force to address their security concerns. And the salience of military power is only increasing. India is faced with its own set of security challenges. On the northern front, seemingly there is an improvement, but situation still remains fragile. On the western front, our adversary, rather its military leadership, which is ruling the country, wants to continue a state of constant confrontation to maintain its own relevance. It continues to provoke us with dastardly acts such as the one in Pahalgam last year. Our response in Operation Sindoor was just and calculated, but punitive. We destroyed their terrorist bases, not only across the line of control, but also deep inside in their heartland Punjab. And when they attempted to engage our posts, we destroyed their military bases. We aim for peace, and hopefully, Operation Sindoor would result in the desired deterrence, and our neighbor will desist from any act of terror in future. But we need to remain operationally prepared to deal with any adverse situation. Next time around, our response is going to be much more harsh and severe, and the punishment much more lethal. And God willing, you could be the one delivering it. Adding to the two front along the borders is the internal security situation in Jammu and Kashmir and certain parts of Northeast, where we are actively committed. So as you cross the Antim Pag, you step into an army which is committed in operations and is actively preparing for any contingency on the 2.5 fronts. An army which is highly professional and is transforming to meet the future challenges with infusion of technology to fight the next war. An army which is held in the highest esteem by the nation for its ethos, spirit, and the finest standards of leadership. An army which is the first responder as well as the last bastion when it comes to addressing the security challenges facing our country. You will step on the Antim Pag to become an officer in the army. You deserve it. You have worked for it. You have strived for it. This great academy has prepared you to become an officer over the last 49 weeks. More importantly, this academy has also prepared you to be a leader. But unfortunately, this academy cannot make you one. Only one entity can make you a leader, and that is the men you command. Mere stars on the shoulders would not make you leader. To become a leader, you have to earn the respect, obedience, and loyalty of your men. And remember, military leadership is unlike leadership in any other field. Here you take your men into operations, into battle, into war. You implore your men to take great risks and even risk their lives and make the supreme sacrifice. And your men will do it willingly, if they trust you and trust your leadership. There is no end to learning when it comes to military leadership. But if you remember a few simple things and follow them in your life, you will be on the right path. Look after your men. Honor, welfare, and comfort of the men you command should always come first before your own comfort, ease, and safety. Always place your men before your own self. Remain mentally alert. Know your profession well. Read books. Learn from your seniors and also learn from your men. They have years of experience and wisdom. Be morally upright. If you're morally compromised, financially or ethically, you lose your conviction to command troops. Moral courage too is as important as physical courage. Remain physically fit. In the profession of arms, despite all the influx of technology, physical fitness is still paramount. You cannot expect high standards of physical fitness from your men if you yourself are not physically fit. Never let your men down or put the blame of failures on your command. Be a man and accept the mistakes if you have made one. Know your men and treat them as individuals. It will help in building the trust and bonhomie. Sit with them, toil with them in the play fields, in the training area, in the exercises, in operations. Be friend with your men, but don't get familiar. Be close, but keep your distance. Men should feel attached to you, but still hold you in awe for your persona, your knowledge, and your leadership qualities. Be a good human being. To be a good leader, it is also important to be a good human being. Empathy, love, compassion, helping attitude, and all other characteristics we associate with a good human being are also very essential to be a good military leader. Young officers of Indian Army have performed exceptionally well in war and in counter-terrorist operations. You have your role models in Second Lieutenant Arun Khetapal, Captain Vikram Batra, and Major Parmeswaran. Emulate them. They sacrificed their lives for the country and achieved immortality. Indian Army stands tall on the sacrifices made by its young officers, which are phenomenally high in all operations and all wars. Indian Army stands tall for its adherence to Naam, Namak, and Nishan. Be loyal to the cause, to the Constitution, and to the flag. Indian Army also stands tall for its strict adherence to the principles of being apolitical and secular. Our army comprises of men from all regions, religions, and castes. Our diversity, our secular nature is one of our greatest strengths. Actually, secularism is one of the defining strengths of our country also. When we proudly say, Sare jahan se acha, Hindustan hamara, we are the best because here, mazhab nahi sikhata, aapas mein bair rakhna. I end my talk by invoking the saying of great Guru Gobind Singh Ji. We heard it yesterday evening, but then for a soldier, there is no place holier than a drill square or a training ground. So at the cost of repetition, I recite, Deh Shiva var mohe yehe, Shubh karman te kabhi na taron. Oh God, give me the blessings that I don't shy away from doing the good deeds. Deh Shiva var mohe yehe, Shubh karman te kabhi na taron, na daron ariso jab jaye ladun. And I'm not afraid when I go and fight the enemy. Na daron ariso jab laye ladun, nischay kar apni jeet karun. And I am determined to win. Important, because in our profession, there isn't any other option. There are no runners-up in war. So, nischay kar apni jeet karun. In the end, I again compliment you all for an immaculate parade. I congratulate the medal winners for excelling. But remember, each one of you is capable of rising to the highest rank in our organization. I myself passed out from NDA without any appointment. Those of you who later intend pursuing careers outside Army, remember what this academy has taught you and what you would learn in Army would put you head and shoulders above your peers. So keep striving and keep excelling. I congratulate you all for earning your stars. You have truly made your parents proud. Now go out and make the Army proud by becoming military leaders par excellence. Serve the nation with courage, dignity, and honor. serve with honor. Gaur Ved Seva Mahe. May God be with you. God bless, Godspeed, and Jai Hind.
Mission to live! Mission come! The job! Mission to live! Majestic! Set!
देवी और सज्जनों, आप सभी से अनुरोध है कि जब निशान को परेड से वापस ले जाया जाए तो कृपया अपने स्थान पर खड़े हो जाएं और वर्दीधारी कृपया सल्यूट करें।
Salaami tegak! Selamat! Jat! अंदर को चलेगा साइनबोर्ड मत परेड साइनबोर्ड जज Dynamite! Mud! Parade! Dodge! Majestic! Dodge! America to the gap! Thunderbird! March! Appointment! Thunderbird! Next!
The passing out officer cadets are now all set to take formal leave from this academy. For them, the hour has come to bid adieu to the OTA, which has been their home for 1 year. This includes marching past the saluting dais in slow march, taking their final step to the tune of Auld Lang Syne. As the officer cadets will reach the Antim Pug, there will be a flypast by 2 Chetak helicopters of 848 Squadron of the Coast Guard, Rakshak 1 and Rakshak 2, to honor the success of the officer cadets of the passing out course. No doubt, for the passing out officer cadets, there is a sense of achievement, and for their parents, a sense of great pride. But unheard and unfelt is the transformation and expectation which this occasion demands from each and every one of them. A momentous occasion indeed, unforgettable and absolutely enthralling. I am sure they will forever relive this moment. Even today, all officers experience that nostalgic quiver whenever they hear the tune of Auld Lang Syne, the strains of which these young men and women pass out from the Officers Training Academy today. This melody of Auld Lang Syne, the lyrics of which were composed by Robert Byrne, has never failed to bring back memories to many minds, nostalgia to many hearts, and tears to many eyes. Time and tide wait for none. Yet another group of officer cadets pass out from this academy. They bid adieu to their alma mater, leaving behind memories entwined between the pages of time. Ladies and gentlemen, as the passing out cadets make their first mark through the Antim Pug, get ready to witness the Chetak helicopters giving them a salute from the air. The formation named Rakshak is led by Commandant Sri Ram with Assistant Commandant Adarsh. The other members of the formation are Commandant Sandeep Siwaj and Deputy Commandant Vishal Chauhan. Our flag does not fly because the wind moves it. It flies with the last breath of every soldier who made the supreme sacrifice protecting it. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a huge round of applause to the guardians of the skies as they give the first salute to the passing out officers of today. Longfellow, lives of great men all remind us that we can make our lives sublime, and departing, leave behind us footprints on the sands of time.
Our prayers will always be with you, wherever you go and whatever you do. May you survive many a storm without losing your calm. May you surmount many a challenge with dash and elan. May the sun never set over your ambitions and aspirations. May your days be always filled with sunshine and happiness. May your sense of duty be your heartbeat and your honor be your breath. As you step across the threshold from cadet to officer, you carry with you not just your rank, but the weight of 1,000 years of military heritage. You are the newest link in a chain of steel that has never been broken. Let your honor be a flame that burns so brightly that it guides not only your steps, but the step of all who look to you for direction. To the family standing proud today, your sacrifice is the silent engine of our defense. We thank you for giving your best to the nation, so that they emerge as a shield to our motherland. Message to the passing out officer cadet is make history if you can. Make a difference which you can. Officer cadet appointment approaches the final step. We quote from the treatise of William Shakespeare. All the gods go with you. Upon your sword sits laurel and victory, and smooth success bestowed before your feet.
congratulations to all our esteemed guests, parents, officer cadets and OTA staffs on the successful completion of the splendid parade.
Parents and relatives of the officer cadets of the passing out course and all guests are requested to remain seated till the reviewing officer leaves the parade ground. देवी और सज्जनों, आप सभी से अनुरोध है कि परेड ग्राउंड से मुख्य अतिथि के जाने तक आप सभी अपने स्थान पर बैठे रहें।